the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheap. Home of the diaspora, more than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. City's reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie.
It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a good one in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter.
Well, Kate, I think we can take everything we thought about this game and toss it out the window right now. Things have changed thanks to one massive play. And our first snap from scrimmage, well, it's going to come with one team at a deficit.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing. Justin Tucker set.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. It's safe. Go ahead.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tua off the play fake. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up points to begin the game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's wrong. That ball's free. And the Dolphins pick it up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
First and 10 from the 41. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from the 41.
Watson, Oscar. Go ahead.
It's Achane on the inside give. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the turnover into a lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Check that. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
19 tight. 19 tight.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Daniels. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19, 18.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air again. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-point game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Steele now to return it. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is 1 up to the 21. And out of bounds. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19-18.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completes one to Ben Siddons. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Daniels finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Daniels now. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay,
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Get it? 19 tight. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Here's Daniels on 4th down. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game at 21.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
44. Ready.
They send a man in motion. 2nd down carry for Achane. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 30. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Go ahead.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Headed out right. Now here he goes.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. He's still going at the 30. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 21.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Daniels on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Ready.
Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. The 50. The 30. The 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance, but they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jack Jones making that tackle. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down carry for Pacheco. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard.
Going to the ground again on first. We'll get about 6 on this one, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Go ahead. Ready,
2 now from the gun. That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Third down, Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Hey, get set. Watch it, Oscar.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Andrews has it, working downfield. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
19 tight. Come on.
He's back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. Spins out on one side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels to throw. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
14 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Daniels is going to throw again. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Now A-Chan. Cuts right. He's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. And he's got a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
70.
First down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
10 at the 32-yard
70
line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 6 Cup 19.
Daniels now on 1st down. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger. 18
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Outright, and Abram makes the grab. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Panther Street, down.
They'll run. Pacheco. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Let's go now.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second to indicate like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they have after that interception.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Tua off the play fake. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Achane, a first down carry. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
44. Ready.
And stick with Achane. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So second and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Achane again. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
20 TX. Get set. Out.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Good.
Going play action. Tagovailoa buying some time right. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Right there.
Gordon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 41.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45.
Daniels on 1st down. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throws caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Daniels on 4th down. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pulls it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, ready.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defense.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Chased out to his right. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, come on. All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go ahead.
It's Achan on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. That's caught. Devon Achan. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving 2. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yeah, ready.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Andrews. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead.
Now they'll hand it off to Achan. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd.
Hey, Watson, Oscar. Try. 20, wait. 20, TX.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready. Ready, T.
They'll run here on 1st down. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready, T.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Dolphins only up by a few. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. Caught by the open man. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I take G. Watch do it.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now. Liking. Let's go.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Bronco 80.
Here he is to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Dolphins get on that football. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
44.
Handoff running left. It's a chance. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's A-Chain up the middle. He has room past the 25. Here he goes again. There he goes again. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. Staying on the ground here with A-Chain. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
66. Commanders 55.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Ready,
Second and 20 at the 35.
So it's a win for the